Hello and welcome to our new moon gathering in November. Scorpio, the element of water, just so perfect as we make our way towards the winter solstice. So I'm just going to invite you, beloveds, to just gently close your eyes and just bring your awareness to your heart center. Just gently closing your eyes and just inviting you to be fully present in body, mind, and soul. And, the more that we allow ourselves just to fully drop into this present moment, the more and more powerful and magical every moment is. So, with your eyes closed, I'm just going to invite you to let go of anything right before our time together, like anything from the past, because it doesn't exist anymore. They're just illusions or things that we want to carry around with us. And I'm going to invite you to not worry about anything after, or even, whether it be shopping or picking somebody up or something that you have to do. And again, just like dropping into this moment and surrendering into this moment. And the more that we can just allow that energy to move through us, the richer our life becomes. The colors become brighter. Our conversations are richer and deeper. Everything in our lives becomes more magical. So I'm going to invite you to take a beautiful, big, deep inhale into your heart center. So inhaling, and then just drawing your breath all the way up to the crown of your head, and then just hold your breath for as long as feels good, And then whenever you're ready, exhale. Just letting go and surrendering even more into this moment. And if you felt called to be here, you're in the perfect place at the perfect time. It's honoring the cycles of the moon and how connected we are to her. Just pausing in your day to be ceremonial, to be conscious in your steps, to take a moment to pause. This is that time of year. So I'm going to take another deep inhale, and this time at your solar plexus, right above your belly button. So inhaling at your solar plexus, inhale. And then just drawing your breath up, all the way up to the crown of your head, and just hold your breath for as long as feels good. And then whenever you're ready, just exhale. Just letting go. What do you want to let go? What do you no longer choose to carry with you? Just let it go. We are these channels for energy. And if you feel tightness in your neck, your jaw, your shoulders, your wrists, anywhere in your body, that's usually a sign that you're holding onto energy. And we don't have to hold on to energy. We just allow ourselves to be vessels for that energy to flow. So I'm going to invite you to take one more deep inhale, and this time inhaling the energy up from the earth. So inhale, up through the soles of your feet, up through your legs, all the way up through your core, up past your heart, your throat, your spiritual eye, all the way up to the crown of your head. Hold your breath, and then whenever you're ready, and I really want you to sigh. Just let your body know, I'm surrendering your nervous system. I don't need to hold any tension. I can just be a channel for this energy. And then on your next gentle inhale, I'm just going to invite you to roll your shoulders up and back and just expand through your heart center, through your heart light. Expanding, and then just straightening your spine to allow that energy to flow. And then just gently tucking your chin, but still lifting through the back of your neck, and just imagining this beautiful golden cord at the crown of your head, just going straight up to the clouds. And grounding is so important. So the next thing I'm going to invite you to do is just send this grounding cord from your root chakra at the base of your spine or at the soles of your feet, and then just send this cord deep, deep down through the earth, through the layers of maybe cement or stone and muck and soil and rocks, whatever, just that your energy needs to go down through the sand, perhaps water, deep, deep down into the heart of Gaia, of the earth, and to connect with her 4.5 billion years of wisdom. And just you'll know when you reach the heart of the earth, just send that cord right down because you just feel held, you feel supported, you feel nurtured, and you feel that you can just rest a while. You're safe here. You know how much you matter. And just feeling your connection with the elements, feeling your connection with the rocks and the crystals that help you feel grounded and stable emotionally, spiritually, even though in these times of new moons where it can feel uncomfortable. Because as that moon starts to shift and it plays with the energy of the oceans and the waters and the springs and the wells, it does the same because we're 70% made up of water. So sometimes we can feel emotional on the new moons or the full moons. Sometimes, just we feel uncomfortable because there's growth, there's letting go of things. So just inviting you to just feel supported and allow yourself to feel whatever you need to feel, and at the same time, feeling grounded. Feel yourself at one with the trees, with the roots that go deep, deep down into the earth, where you feel grounded and rooted. And it's like the trees are our ancestors that have come before us, that have paved the way for us. And so feeling connected to them. And then the trunk of the tree is us in this present day. And then the branches that reach up to the light are like our next generation. They're like our children. They're like, it's like past, present, and future. And then just feel yourself at one with the water. And this is what Scorpio is all about, the element of the water. We're really coming into the season of winter. And that is all about water and reflection and pause and retreat and just allowing yourself to be, And so this new moon reminds us of that. And the new moons are like, it's like a reset. It's like, it's like a new energy where you kind of get to reset the button and set clear intentions for what's next. So just feel yourself at one with the sea, the ocean, the streams, the wells, the waterfalls. And that really, the water has the ability to carry consciousness, to cleanse and purify, and to allow movement where we're feeling stuck. So just allow the water to gently move you. Allow the water to heal and cleanse and purify whatever, maybe it's your physical body needs it, maybe it's your emotional, maybe your energy field. So just allowing yourself to be held by the earth and just feeling that connection with the sun, that warmth and that light. Allow yourself to be one with the moon, that lunar energy, that divine feminine that you are, and allow that to move through you. If you feel called to salute and honor and connect with the moon, it's because it has deep messages for you. So when you feel that you've made that connection with the earth, I'm going to invite you just to draw your energy and the earth's energy up through the soles of your feet, all the way up through your legs, all the way up past your knees, up your thighs, and just like everywhere that energy comes up through your body and there's tightness, it invites in softness. Anywhere that it finds that feels uneasy in your body, it just invites in trust. Just drawing that energy up past your root chakra where you know how important your presence is. As you come up through your second sacral chakra, it's like you get to express yourself creatively creatively, sensually, that fertile part of you, whether it's giving birth to new projects or, whatever, birth to a child, whatever that may be. Moving up to your solar plexus, where you know and understand your gifts and your light, and you have confidence to share them. And then just moving up to your heart, to that place of unconditional love. Up past your throat, where you speak your truth from this loving and empowered place. And you know who you are. And it's important for you to share your truth. You don't hold back, but you do it from this loving, empowered, kind way. And you move up to your third eye, your spiritual eye, where you are deeply intuitive and you trust your intuition. You trust that inner knowing. And then moving all the way up to the crown of your head, where you feel your connection with source, with your higher self. So just connecting now with your higher self and just feeling that it's like plugging in, consciously choosing to plug in with her. And then just calling in all your guides, the ascended masters, the ancestors, angels, gods, goddesses, whomever you feel called to be here with you at this time. Just call them in, Kuan Yin for her unconditional love. Maybe it's Lakshmi for her prosperity, the Hindu goddess of wealth. Perhaps it's Kali, the destroyer. I mean, this new moon in Scorpio is about rebirth and letting go and shedding. So just calling in whoever it is you like to work with, specific angels or just your spirit guides, animal totems, the directions. And then just dropping all that energy from your higher self, from source, down to your heart. So you are completely connected to your own self-love, and you are connected to all that is, to pure consciousness and Mother Earth. And if you can just live, just start your day, just take some moment, go down and connect with the earth, connect with source and your heart. And if you forget to do it in the morning, and you do it sometime in the afternoon, but it's just like you are always connected to your self-love and to the earth and to source. You are. And then there's also just consciously like plugging in, like I want to be completely connected. So with your eyes gently closed and all that beautiful awareness at your heart center. And as we stand here in the energy of the new moon, this energy comes in a couple of days before the actual new moon and stays for a couple of days after. And as we stand in this energy of the new moon and are fully connected to all that is, connected to your breath, connected to your physical and emotional and spiritual and mental body, and not judging where you are in this moment with any of that, just coming into full acceptance. I invite you, as if you got up in the morning, being where you are, whether you're in your office or your home, your bedroom, wherever you happen to be, and just being present with where you are. And then just imagining that you're opening your window like you would when you get up in the morning, to let some fresh air in, to let the sun in. Just with your mind's eye, see yourself opening this window. And when you open this window, it's just letting all that love of the new moon and all of that support and nourishment and blessings that the new moon wants to offer you, just let it flood in at your heart. Feel it flooding in. And then I'm going to invite you, still just with your mind's eye, to turn around and look into a mirror. And not really opening your eyes, but it's just an energetic mirror that you're placing in front of you. And this new moon and this time is inviting us to step truly into our true essence. Like, who am I? Who am I? So as you look in your eyes, in the mirror, the window to your soul, this is just in your mind's eye, you're doing this. I invite you to look at yourself. And first of all, just see how beautiful you are, because you are so beautiful and so divine. And to see that. And then I invite you to look in that mirror and I invite you to see who you are not. You know, if we go back to when we were babies, to toddlers, to children, it's like our mom and our dad, or mom or dad and dad, whichever, um, on an unconscious level, we felt, because just primally for survival, we felt that we had to be a certain way to be loved and to be connected. And if we're loved and connected, we'd be fed and we'd have shelter and whatever we needed. So whether it was you had to always be put together pretty, or you had to always be happy, or you always had to complain, or you always had to work hard, or you always had to be a good girl, or you always had, like, whatever it was. And you grew up feeling, I have to carry on being this way because this is survival. This is survival. Or you have to be a certain way. And so, for many reasons, not just that of our parents, but things we did to fit in, things, um, was just, and in some way, it's survival. So I want you to look in that mirror, and I first of all want for you to say what you are not. Like, I am not my experiences. I am not that experience. I'm not what that person told me what I was. I'm not, if somebody always told you you were this or you were that, like, you don't have to be that. And so this is about coming down to your true essence of who you are. Because that is where the treasure is. That is the ambrosia. That is the magic. And it's where the empowerment is, and where the self love is, and where the guidance is. So look in that mirror and say who you are not. It's like the onion. What are the layers of the onion that you're just willing to, like, pull off and tear off? I am not this, and I am not that. And even so far as, what are you done with? Like, are you always like people pleasing? Are you always, um, I don't know, are you always the one that has to organize everything? Are you always the one that, has to take care of everybody? Like, so what are you done with? What layers of the onion are you prepared to peel off to be your true self? And you hear that, your authentic self, your true self. So I think the first few steps to that are like, what am I not? What am I not? What am I carrying around that I think I should be? Even maybe the way you were told you had to dress, the way you could or couldn't wear makeup. You always had to be done up, or no, you couldn't wear makeup. Who knows what it was? And it's time for you just to tap into who you truly are. So this might be a ritual that I'm going to invite you to do over the next, few days, or as long as you like, but especially in this energy of the new moon, that is all about transformation and letting go of that what we are not. Those it's like the snake that lets go of its skins. So I'm going to invite you to do this ritual with the new moon, feeling connected to the new moon. You can step outside and just, even if you can't see her, she's there in all her beauty and glory, just like you. And just open up your arms and let your heart connect with the moon, your third eye. And then really do look in a mirror. Look in a mirror and look into your eyes. Who am I? Like, just say, who am I? And then you're going to start saying, who am I not? But then who am I? Who am I? And what lights me up? And I am going to make space for that. So I'm going to invite for you while you're in this space, being connected with the moon, with your beautiful sisters, with the earth, with your guides together in this space, I'm going to invite you to set your intention. Take a moment now to set your intention. This is, it's like the reset. It's like the new moon. It's like a new cycle of energy, you know? So, what is your intention for this new moon? It's like we're in the last quarter of the year. Next month will be the winter solstice. It's like the darkest, colder time of year, the time where you go inwards and you reflect. So if you were to set an intention for this next moon cycle, what would it be? Would it be for more pause, more presence, more joy, more permission to just be in your joy, more love, more solitude, more meditation, more exercise, more being with beloveds? And there's something very, very powerful about sharing what that intention is. Sharing, whether it's writing it down and putting it out under the new moon. It's very powerful to share it, to read it out loud after you write it, and even allow it to be your mantra. Write it on a piece of paper somewhere that you'll see it every day. This is about giving yourself tools to support yourself. So setting your clear intentions. And then when you feel that you've set your intentions, I'm going to invite you to just gently open your eyes. And then just float your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your right. And just feeling your connection to your own unconditional self-love. That infinite love within you. You were born into the world knowing that you are unconditional love. And perhaps things that happened brought you away from that. And now it's time to fully come back into that. And that's what the world needs. If everybody would do that, we would have world peace. We would. We would live in a world where everybody had enough. So give yourself permission by that and lead by example and be that inspiration. So I would love if any of you beautiful divine goddesses were willing to share your intentions. I would love to hear. And there's something really powerful about declaring in front of your beloveds. So would any of you like to share? It, if you want to put down in the chat box down there, if you'd like to share, then I can just unmute, and because I'd love to hear. There's a little chat box right down there at the bottom. Would anybody like to share what their intentions are? So, and whether you voice them out loud or not, I'm just gonna come through and unmute. Would anybody like to share what their intentions are? Oh, yay, Gina. I like that. Okay, hands up. Go ahead, Gina. What are your intentions? We can't hear you. I don't know if you're speaking right now. And oh, Kimberly, I love that. Go within where the magic lives. That's beautiful. So when you say go within, do you mean that you're going to slow down a little bit in this period, or just kind of more meditation? And that's so beautiful. Go within where the magic lives. It really does. And we're so busy, searching outside ourselves for answers, and it's all right here. Everything is right here. Veronica, yes, I would like to share my intention to allow more space and freedom to enjoy what makes me happy, even if it means saying no to people, events to stay at home and have some me time. Yay. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful, Veronica. Thank you. And I applaud you for that. That is so, so beautiful. If Oh, hi. Gina, did you want to share something with us? Oh, it just went into share screen. Gina, did you see that? I don't know why, but perhaps. Hmm, okay. So, oh, I love that, Gina. Thank you, love. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that. Love. Oh my goodness. I mean, come on, I'm all about the love. I mean, I feel that it has the ability to conquer everything, and it allows us when we're in a place of love to go inwards, just like Kimberly shared. And then just like Veronica shared it, when we're in that place of love, it allows us to say no. And so a beautiful invitation is just, when we're so busy, say yes, whether we feel like it or not, or, no for something that we really want. Um, oh, that's beautiful. Except, giving yourself time to just pause and say to somebody, is it okay if I get back to you about that? Or, just take love. Oh, accept love and give love. That's beautiful. That is so gorgeous. And you know what I love is what all of you have said. There's like there's that for all of us. So, the love and accept love and give love and go inwards for the magic, and saying yes when we want to, and then saying no for me time. And, depending where you are in the world, I'm in Ireland here, and, it's dark by 5 p.m. You can see right behind me here because it's, 6:30. And it's like the plant kingdom and the animal kingdom make it very clear, like, we're going in. We'll see you next year. And, I lived 20 years in San Diego, and it just stay that same temperature all year round, and bright. And it just kind of keeps you in that, I've got to stay busy, I've got to stay busy. And even if the weather's not modeling that, you can still choose to do it. It's like, um, where there is seasons, Mother Earth is modeling that for us. The trees are modeling it. They're letting go of the leaves, and they're letting go. They're at that season, that last quarter where it's like letting go and just being still and reflecting. Um, so that's so beautiful. Did anybody else want to share before we do a song together? I'd love for us to close with a song. I also did want to share with you, I pulled a card for us all here. I don't know if you can see it. And Gina, do you know how to do a stop share as well? But you can just see right there, it's a Kuan Yin card deck. I love it. And it says, drink from the emerald fountain. So thank you. So it's really about, you know, connecting with your own, allowing your own divine feminine energy just to move through you. And I feel like the more you become connected with the moon and the seasons and the cycles of your body and your menstrual cycles, and the more you allow that divine energy, which is your birthright, that goddess, that priestess that you are, to flow through you. And I use a little bit of frankincense. Um, I always love to just kind of create ceremony, So this new moon, like the ceremony, the ritual, I do a ritual, invite for a ritual, everyone. And the one for this is just stand in front of the mirror and just, what am I not? And you'll be amazed what will come out. You can journal as well. And then, what am I? And what lights me up? What fills me up? And just go out under the new moon and bask in the energy of that. So I don't know if you have any kind of a musical a drum or anything like that. I have my drum. I have my singing bowl as well. However, I'm going to invite you all to I think everyone is muted. I've tried to do it when everyone's off mute, but it's kind of hard because it does a lot of echoing and everyone's slightly at different times. So I thought it might be nice if you just chant along. And I love this chant. And if you have your own drum or something, you could play it. And this chant basically is, every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. So everything, every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. So when we chant, it's not about how we sound. It's just allowing our, it's so healing to sing. It comes all the way from the root, travels all the way up past the heart, up past your throat, kind of vibrates at the third eye, and out it comes. And so just allow yourself to get lost in the chant. It's for me, it's like one of the quickest ways just to straight to connect with source. And just think, our ancestors and all the goddesses before us for hundreds and thousands of years have chanted together and come together like this on the new moon. So whenever you're ready, I'm going to invite you to join in. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing my land. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. Every single step is healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Healing, healing, healing the land. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. Thank you so much for joining in on that chant. And that's just such a beautiful chant. You'll just find yourself driving along in your car. Every single step is a healing step. Healing, healing, healing my body. And just imagine these beautiful healing waves coming out through your energy field and just going out to all your brothers and sisters, to the earth, to the countries in the world, the places, the people, the animals that need it. So thank you so much for just taking time out of your day to be here together. I'm so grateful to have your beautiful, beautiful energies. And I'm here every new moon, and I'll do one in December, and it will also be for the winter solstice as well. And also, if you go onto my website, and please sign up for my newsletter, because I have a wonderful podcast all about conscious living, from business to relationship to health and eating and parenting. So it's a free podcast, the Amanda Collins podcast. It's on iTunes and on my website, amandacollins.com. So I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so, so much for being here. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.